Last time Coffs Harbour kicked our ass. This week we're back to Coffs Harbour for redemption. It's make or break as we attempt to drive that track that rolled the big Iveco over on our last adventure up here. Hang around, will we make it or not? Stay tuned for all of the action.
Eyes off the beat.
Will Simon get up or will he turtle it again? Time will tell.
Yes, this episode we are kicking off another big adventure exploring the iconic four-wheel drive tracks, lush forests and stunning scenery of the Coffs Harbour area. It's our second visit this year and the first trip was incredibly eventful. Firstly, we had a great guide with Chris Roberts from Built for Off-Road leading the way. Chris is an experienced wheeler with plenty of seat time on these trails, and his knowledge was a must in getting us into the hugely convenient Coffs Harbour camping and farmstay property and onto some of the most challenging tracks the area is infamous for. We had a great crew with us last time, and one of our first stops was the overbearing, highly anticipated and extremely confronting Widowmaker. A challenge track right alongside one of the main access routes and an opportunity that everyone in this first convoy was more than happy to avoid.
You might be a widow soon.
Don't say that. Oh gosh.
We pushed on positively from here, but Coffs was about to deal us a very well-timed and unexpected 1-2 combo punch.
This is going to be super tricky for us to get past this tree.
At the top of the popular steering box track, the Iveco and I experienced an out-of-character lapse of judgment, and in an effort to avoid hitting a tree, I took the Iveco too high on an outside corner, and a chain of negative elements combined to lay the truck over on its side.
You okay?
I'm okay, you okay, baby?
Yes.
Ironically causing the roof and solar panel to hit the exact tree I was trying to avoid. No one was hurt. The damage was mostly cosmetic, and our highly skilled group made light work of a safe, quick and textbook recovery that saw us back on all fours and ready to take on more of what the area had to offer.
At Coffs you can drive your car in any direction. Wheels down, wheels in the air.
But of course, Coffs wasn't done with us in any way whatsoever. We worked our way steadily through a number of tracks, having plenty of fun and overcoming numerous challenges along the way. Until we reached Washout Track, a rocky and eroded run on a gentle incline that was perfect for Jeeps and Suzukis, but maybe not so good for the mighty Iveco. In particular, there was one rock that was causing some issues. And unbeknownst to us, and due to us landing our 5-ton truck on that large loose rock several times via the transfer case, we snapped off one of the 3 mounts holding the transfer in place.
Pretty heavy.
As retribution, I ensured that rock was moved from that spot forevermore.
Come on. There we go.
Later at camp, after a long night changing a tyre on the Unimog, we patched up the Iveco and carefully limped it all the way back home to Melbourne with the transfer case stitched together with ratchet straps. The Iveco went straight to 4x4 Obsession for some TLC. The transfer case came out for repair, and the long overdue rebuild of the gearbox was done by the trusted hands at 360 Gearboxes and Diffs. But that's actually not the entire story of our last assault on Coffs. We also lost a drone. I missed out on one of the lunches prepared by Fester and Butcher.
Sorry about that, buddy. First in, best dressed.
And the BYD outdrove both the Iveco and Unimog on one particular slippery hill.
Hell yeah, buddy!
Yeah!
Coffs Harbour left us with an undeniably strong feeling of unfinished business. So here we are, back again. Will I be able to conquer steering box without rolling it? Will anyone be brave enough to attempt the Widowmaker climb?
1, 2, 3.
And will I finally get one of Connie's spring rolls? To answer all of these questions and more, we are going to face a series of all new challenges. We're tackling different tracks, doing creek crossings after dark, pushing electric vehicles through bog holes, getting stuck in the mud, clambering up slippery rock faces, and winching well into the dark as we attempt more than one 4 p.m. track. This is Coffs Harbour 2.0 for Life Off-Road. But if there's one thing I learned from last time, I'm going to need a crew. Our adventure begins here at the Coffs Harbour Camping and Farmstay, where we met up with the convoy the night before.
We are here with the Bullet Drive TV crew. I came solo this time with the Mog.
Hey Tony, Tom, how are you, mate?
Good to see you, mate.
Yeah, good to see you too. Buddy, really? Yeah, buddy. How are you? So we got to camp about 6 o'clock at night. Everybody's already there. We pull in. Butcher and Fester's already started getting the meal ready. It looks like we're going to have some awesome steak sangers and can't wait to get that down the gob. Oh, that's sweet goodness. Now that's a steak.
We arrived down here to the campground a little bit late in the afternoon, but the day before the trip, met up with everybody, caught up with some old friends. Everybody sat around the fire, had a good feed. Steaks were delicious. Thanks, Fester and Butcher.
Oh, wow.
While Butcher and Fester kept us well fed, we kicked back in comfort around the bushwhacker we go camper. Byron was the last to roll in, rocking up in his newly modified BYD Shark with real rock sliders. And just to spice things up, he brought a Tank 500 along for the ride. Now that everyone is here, it's time to kick back and recharge before a big day on the tracks tomorrow.
First morning after breakfast, we headed off. Simon wanted to see the track where he had the rollover. Everyone was excited to sort of see how gnarly this track was and where the accident happened on the last trip.
We were all really keen to get out on the track, but first, Simon's mission, he wanted to go back to the track where he rolled. He had redemption issues.
All right, so we're back. We're in Coffs Harbour and I'm about to hit the first trail. Let's go.
Campbell, welcome along your first trip with 4 Drive TV.
Yeah, thanks, Simon. First 4-wheel-drive TV trip, first Coffs Harbour trip.
Now see, you've brought the family along with you.
Yeah, look, as soon as they heard I was coming, they pretty much didn't give me a choice. They just jumped in the car and said, we're going.
Let's get stuck into the tracks at Coffs Harbour.
Yoo!
Now, same vehicle, but new driver and co-driver. We've got Tony and Jackie from Yokohama. Welcome, guys.
Hello!
Thanks for having us, Simon. We're looking forward to this. Never been down to Coffs Harbour before. Something different for us. Should be good.
Extremely excited. Extremely excited. This is my first time.
I've never been here before. This is my first time. The scenery, the different foliage of trees, just unbelievable. One minute you're driving through farm area, next minute you're sort of like up in the dane trees with just big white gums and then palm trees right beside it. Incredible, incredible place.
Tom, great to have you along for another trip with the big Unimog. How are you going?
I'm going very good, thank you. And I'm looking forward to giving the Shark another one for his money.
We love to hear it, love to hear it. And hopefully you won't be recovering the Iveco this time.
I'll be recovering the Shark.
All right, guys, it's time for redemption. I'm now heading into the track where we rolled the mighty Iveco. This will be a little bit interesting.
Good luck, Simon. You've got this.
Good luck, mate. I hope you have a better go at it than last time.
You'll be right, mate. You've got this.
Good luck, Simon. Honey, do you want to come with me?
So we all park up, have about a 200-metre walk to the infamous site where the Iveco rolled over. We've come to see what everybody wants to see. Will Simon get up or will he turtle it again? Time will tell. Can't wait to watch this. It's going to be epic. Simon was a little bit antsy. I think that last rollover gave him a bit of a wake-up call, so he's keen to get back to that track and get redemption.
Will Coffs Harbour get the last laugh, or will I finally conquer it?
We were right beside where he was coming down, and I could see he was sweating. The big guy was sweating.
All right, guys, it's time for redemption. I'm now heading into the track where we rolled the mighty Iveco. This will be a little bit interesting.
He was concentrating and he pucker up a little bit as the truck's rocking because he had a bad experience there last time and he wasn't looking forward to doing that again.
I was there the last time he rolled and I was actually behind him. He had redemption on his mind. He really wanted to do this.
Looking at it, it doesn't look that daunting, but you can see a lot of big rocks just loose laying on the top.
As he was going around the tree, everyone was waiting with anticipated breath to see what was going to happen.
People came up to me and said, "Simon, are you nervous?" But I wasn't nervous at all. I was cracking to get stuck into it and I knew that I could do a much better job than last time. I selected a different line. I didn't worry about the tree that was off to the left. I stuck to the ruts. We drove straight down it with plenty of gusto.
It's not a super crazy track, but I can see how just a slight miscalculation in wheel placement could cause problems.
Well, baby, last time Coffs Harbour kicked our ass. There we go. That's how you drive that section of hill.
One of the biggest things that blows me away is credit to Honey. My wife, there's no way she would get back into a car if I rolled it, did that situation. 100% well done, Honey. You're an absolute champion.
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
Makes it down nice and secure, and then the Jeep follows. It's a lot lighter vehicle, a lot nimbler than the mighty Iveco.
Let's see how something that weighs 5 tonne less goes.
I did the same track just to see what it was all about. Nothing went wrong this time. It was a great success, so excellent.
That was like a highway in the Jeep. Like, that Jeep is capable, comfortable, and smooth.
Now, last time we didn't come up that track. We continued on and went all the way down to the bottom. But this time I thought we'd do something different. Let's just not beat that section of track that beat me last time. Let's turn around and go back up it and destroy it. We took our time. It was a little bit off camber and I had Campbell come down to spot me, but we were able to work the Iveco around between some trees. Thanks, Campbell. All right, turning around on the side of a hill is never good. Let's now make the climb back out. So we won't just do it once, we'll do it twice, down and up.
And now Simon's going to come back up it, just to prove the Iveco can do it, and it was a driver error.
Now there's some big loose boulders. There's a lot of loose terrain, a lot of loose dirt, as I found from last experience. But the Iveco's sporting 37s. We've got extreme rubber on there. It's front and rear locked. It's got a centre diff lock, and it's super capable in these difficult off-road situations. Now we did get to one section. The progress stalled just for a moment, but I felt just an instant grab of traction. And that was enough to give me the confidence to say, no way. Keep that right foot boot into it. Come on, baby. That's it.
The whole team was relieved that he got up safely because recovering that car is just, it's not an exciting day at all.
And then Campbell pushed on through with the Jeep.
Perfect example of how just the simplest tracks can end up in the biggest situations. So it was great to have the carbon winch on standby just in case we needed it.
Well, there you have it. Simon's got his redemption. We've seen another part of Coffs Harbour. It's pretty good, actually.
From there on, guys, we're ready to explore the rest of what Coffs Harbour and this region has to offer. A little bit of a speed hump there to get started with. The way it is, it makes it look like not many cars have been down here for a while, which means there's got to be some obstacle at the other end.
Oh, that's part of the adventure. I know you like choosing those tracks where there's no destination at the end, so we'll just take this day as it comes.
Even the bloody shark just rolled over that log. What happened, mate? You're driving one of the iconic Australian vehicles.
Well, stuck once already today. What can I say? I'm a professional. Don't try this at home.
Oh, Johnny, just around the corner here. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 trees across the road. Holy hell.
I knew I should have brought that chainsaw.
I've got an axe, but we're going to need some helpers down here, so park the cars up and everyone come on down, please.
You can see that no one's been down here in ages. We got trees all over the place.
Now guys, as you know, I always love an opportunity to flex, and nobody had brought a chainsaw, so I had no dramas grabbing my little axe, getting out there and carving a path through tree after tree.
Can you roll your sleeves up a little bit? Can't quite slip the bicep.
Hang on, wait till I get warmed up so the veins are pumping a bit more. Hey.
I think he was happy that the tree was there to clear the track for everyone. It was awesome.
All right, we moved that one, winch that around. Just lift it and push it over.
It was great. It was good for all of us to chip in and try and clear the track and push through. It made it a lot safer.
I felt bad for him. He looked like he was wearing himself out, so I stepped in to give him a bit of a hand. I shouldn't have done that, but I felt really sore after this.
But as a team, we're all in there, making sure that we get this track open for everybody to enjoy this.
We got the cheer squad.
We'll get the Iveco down there and we'll use the winch to move this last one.
You do the right thing, clear it out for the next people to come through. This is our country and we should look after it.
It's like threading a brick through the eye of a needle. Or like Fester trying to do a plonk in the morning in a Portaloo.
Like Fester trying to fit in one of his shirts.
Once we carved our way through, made it down to the bottom of that creek, the sky opened up. We had these tall, towering palm trees, a couple of ghost gums that we had to wind our way carefully through, and then a sharp 90-degree turn into a nice, soft creek bed. All right, nice and gentle. Drop in.
Hey. Hey.
We're bogged. All right, we just need second gear.
A bit more mumbo.
Guys, that is slipperier than we expected. When you're ready, Johnny, into it.
On our way. Here we go. If you get bogged, we cannot be the first people.
Let's see if we can get this.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
That was just a little bit fun.
Righto, here we go. Let's go see what this creek's about.
Hold your breath.
Hold your breath. Easy done.
I haven't even seen. I'm like waiting around the corner, patiently wondering what this hill is. So let's go. Come on, hurry up, Navarra. Let's go.
So on this trip, we selected to go with the Yokohama AT XD, which is a commercial tyre but not a mud tyre. More of an all-terrain focus. We thought we'd see how it would go. So coming out of the creek, even with the limited modifications that we have on the Navara, the Yokohama tyres did their job. The traction was fantastic. We had no real trouble getting out of there at all.
Yeah. Ready.
All right, let's see what we're in for. It's pretty tight through here.
You drop down into the creek with a little step up and you had to give it a little bit of power to get out, but you had to make sure that you weren't going to slide to the right or slide to the left and hit those gums.
Beautiful, Byron.
Well, that was easy. That was in high range. Tank 500 in high range.
Bulldozer.
Alrighty, here we go.
You're gonna get stuck.
Okay, let's see this.
That way.
Right over the right.
And that's why you drive a 79.
Is it?
Bit better sound than a BYD. Oh.
I was in the mog with Tom, and as we've come down and gone up, it's very slippery, super muddy, so we had to reverse and give it a bit.
Got ourselves out. Now popping short.
I was gonna offer to pull you up.
Oh, I'm still on 65 PSI. It was nice to see everybody make it through there.
Whoa, whoa, stand back. This is just the beginning of what Coffs Harbour has in store. But next week, will it break us? You'll have to find out. What's been the craziest mishap on one of your trips? Let us know in the comments.